Hello guys, Future John here. I just wanted to give a quick intro and some results for what you're about to see. Uh, and what you're about to see is a very early practice session that I do normally 4 or 5 days before the week starts at a track. In this type of session, I will be experimenting with many different lines and trying to figure out how far I can push them and which ones are the most viable. After a practice session like this, I'll look at my fastest 2 or 3 laps, decide which one I'm going to focus on in the next practice, where I will basically hit that one line a few dozen times, several dozen times even, and get it consistent, get the muscle memory, polish it up, make it faster. You can see in this run, we did actually set the track record for conditions that are anywhere near similar to what we'll have. I think I've only filtered out track temps below 68. And if you want to see this lap and skip forward, it's in this video and it will be lap number 36, it looks like. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video and I will see you later. Hello everyone. Thought I would try a little bit different video. We got Phoenix coming up and I wanted to do some analysis with different track conditions, but I thought I would take you along with me and show you how, I guess, someone who usually qualifies pretty well kind of practices for qualifying, and learns how to run a track really fast, I guess, for one lap. Yeah, so come with me and I'll show you all the things I do. First, I always use set start point and reset start point to kind of set up a good lap so I don't have to run the out lap and the first lap over and over and over if it's a lap 2. When I'm very first learning a track, I might run those a bit just to kind of just learn how to do them efficiently and kind of learn, does it matter if I run the first lap really, really hard, or should I take it easy so that I'll have, maybe more grip and not kill the tires for the second lap. I've already kind of done that with Phoenix, so, and I don't think I found, I know I didn't really find that it made any difference. I keep forgetting to switch my settings because I'm talking. Yeah, this will be kind of a long play. Feel free to skip ahead to where I'm finally running laps if that's what you want to see. No, this is not what I want. Okay. I like that. And I think I've been using like a high 50s. Yeah, I think any lower, and I was kind of losing the back end just a tiny bit going into 3. We're going to drive into 3 like really hard, like a maniac. So brake bias kind of up. I'm always kind of happy actually when I don't have to use a super low brake bias. So in the race, if I have to brake for someone, I'm not going to spin out. I'm always a little nervous when I find that the fastest way around the track is to have like a 50 or 47% brake bias. Always makes me nervous. These laps don't matter that much. I'm not being super crazy on the tires. But yeah. So this, I'm testing a usage of 0. I have a hunch, because I found on other tracks, that when the usage is really low, the bottom line usually works better on turns where you can kind of have 2 lines. I'm going to set a start point here. I'm going to run my outro. I go in that little pocket. Try not to go below 110 miles an hour. Trying to cross this line 140 miles an hour or so. That's a good run up usually. Let's try a low line first. Could get to that wall a little quicker. This was more of a diamond. Didn't feel too bad. Let's see what we get. Usually my first lap is like a 5 or a 6, and it could be a lot faster. Definitely felt rusty there. Oh wow, a 3 to start. That's pretty good. I guess with the low usage. So now I've hit my button to go back, and I hate how the sector always goes off the first few times. That was a terrible run up. And there goes the sector again. Alright, let's try the lower line again. Try to hit a little harder. I'm sure I can. Alright, this is my process. Let's get up quicker. Trying maybe not to... We're still diming it out, and it's more of a midline. Try to get a good run. Can I make it up? No. This lap will be worse, but let's practice turn 3, 4 a little more. See if I can gain some. Loosey-goosey. No, that was also worse too. I thought that would be better, actually, because I didn't have to play with the gas as much. Alright, let's try another low line, but better. Get to the wall. Break a little bit earlier, I feel. Well, got to the gas a little bit late. Alright, turn 3 practice again. Just that first lap was not bad. But missed the bottom. Yeah. No, I'm not really great with the bottom line, I feel like, actually. So let's try like a middle. I feel like that's my line. Even though I think bottom will be better in certain situations. So eventually I'll practice it more. But yeah, let's try this. I really like this line up here. I'm going to lose a little bit, but then I should gain a bunch. Getting with the gas early, straighten it out. Wow, and I'm not. That first lap was really good. See if I can gain here. Oh, God. What was that, man? Should send that video to little kids so when they grow up they know how not to drive a car. Let's do this better. Alright. Wow. Man. Not getting the run at all. That was a hell of a first lap, apparently. That's not usually how I start. Normally, I get better and better for like 5-6 laps. Like, that was so... Oh, I'm looking at my all-time... No wonder. Some of these might have actually been decent. If I didn't, like, kind of half-ass it at the end. Okay. Could have session best lap. No wonder. Derp. Okay. I think I got to the gas a little early, but... Oh, damn it. Well, let's just run it out. Get some more practice. Not terrible. God, I'm still... It's weird that my first lap's better. Okay, let's go try a middle line. Because the upper... I knew the upper line wouldn't be good for this usage, but I'm just so surprised my first lap was that good. Let's try like a middle diamondy line. This line works for almost any condition because it's kind of in the middle of the two, obviously. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay. Finally beat that lap. Let's get in there nice. Pick up the gas early. You could overdrive the crap out of this turn, it feels like. And it wants you to do it. 2-3. That's pretty good. What's our... I forgot to look at the temperature. I feel like we're definitely low 80s if I'm running times like this, and I feel like I'm not even driving that good right now. I'm guessing like 82, 83? 82, yeah. Clean track, though. Clean track is fast. Alright. So the middle line. See if I can beat that with the lower line. Definitely the upper line is not going to beat it with these conditions, even though that's probably my best line for me. By the lower line, I mean more like that scene down there. I guess it's always a diamond pretty much for me because I overdrive it just a touch. Should try not doing that. Oh, it's a good lap, but not quite there. Second sector was tied. Get a lot of practice on your run-up with this, which is important. Having a bad run-up here can definitely cost you like half a tenth. Alright, let's try not overdriving the crap out of it and see how we do. Okay, I could have gotten the gas a little better. That was good. Looking pretty good. I swear, you have to overdrive this corner. Yeah, okay, let's try that lower line again. Get in the gas a little sooner. Oh, nope, you don't want to do that. Let's just go ahead and start that over. So yeah, you can see you need to be a special type of person to probably keep spamming laps like this, but I don't know. It's the middle of the night. I can't sleep. And I like doing this. Checking a little earlier. Gonna have to definitely fight the loose. Okay. Same thing as that last lap. Okay, let's try to do this better. See that? So I didn't overdrive the entry. Like, it's clearly slower. Like, it's less hectic, but this track just freaking wants you to throw it in there, like, so hard. Nothing like it that I've found. I've not found a track that just seems to want you to be a maniac like this one. And I love it. I'm all for it. Okay, fight the loose better. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's okay. Don't screw it up now, dummy. Oh, that feels so good. No! Oh, it could have been better. Ouch. Damn. Could have been a mid one. Wow, that's a good lap. I like that one. What am I doing? Restart from here. This saves so much time. So learn to do that if you don't already. And if you like to practice hot lapping like I do. Okay, so not a good run up. Now look, yeah, so I was only like 2 miles off, 2 miles per hour. I mean, look, that's 700s. So learn your run up for this track. It's big, it's huge. Ooh. No 0x, but okay, let's practice this. Practice overdriving like a donkey. Just remember, when you go to the track next week, don't overdrive it. Charlotte definitely doesn't like to be overdriven. It's so tight. Get into a corner there too hard, it sucks. But here, it loves it. Shove it maybe a little bit too hard in. And I'm going to smack the wall. What a dummy. Okay. A few more lowers, and then I'll see if I absolutely rip top like a maniac. Can I get that close? But I don't think so. And the funny thing is, when you go to like a high usage, I'm pretty sure the top is just better here. Same thing at Charlotte, which I'm going to do a big analysis at that track, but here it's not quite as big. I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Apparent? Yeah, like the difference isn't that big. So I'm probably most of the time just going to run a middle line because it's my best line usually. Unless the track usage is like legit 0. Then I'll go for this bottom line. Actually, let's try mid. Let's try middle line and see. I feel like this drive off should be so much better, but only barely gaining. Felt like I could have done that a little better, but oh, I didn't even drive it that fast and I lost it. How bad? Yeah, you got to be ready to really straighten out that wheel. That turn is like Richmond turn 3 on steroids or Myrtle Beach on steroids turn 3. It's kind of the same thing. You want to hit the bottom, you know, except you're not really having to be patient on the gas like the other tracks. But yeah, you know, you get on it and then you got to be ready to unload that wheel or you're going to get loose. All right, mid lane. Let's see. I think we should be even with that. Okay. Let's see. Can we nail this now? If I don't spin out, this shouldn't have said anything. I'm really trying so hard there. Middle lane. Okay, yeah, middle lane just works for all conditions, I feel like. So it's probably the line I'll showcase when I make my video on this track. Probably be the line that I usually go for because it seems a little bit better for me. Easier than, the bottom line. Yeah. Again, unless like we have a 0 track usage. I could totally run like a 1.5 in these conditions. I know it. And I hate that I spun out at the end there. Like, you know, would I've got a loss of control under qualifying, conditions, and then the lap would not count. Okay, I've driven that a little bit too hard and high, but let's see. I feel like I'm getting a really good run off. That's possible, especially since my sector 2 I don't think is that good for my best lap. Yeah, I was 300ths faster there. Apparently, what? That doesn't make sense. No, screw that. That math is not mathing for me, but I don't know. Definitely so far liking the middle line. Just gotta not drive it in quite as hard as I have been, I think. So let's go slightly easier. No, that's not it. Bad. Bad. And bad again. Wow. Alright, chill out. This video is going to be massive in space, I just thought of. Oh well. I feel like this has potential. Could have unloaded the wheel better. I feel like, I don't know if like the back end, maybe I should tighten up the brake bias, put it more forward. Okay, there's a 1.8. Yeah, that was still like a really crummy turn 3, I feel like. Yeah, definitely more in it. Maybe one more try, maybe 2 more tries, because this run up not that great, but it's kind of diamond it. Be more patient on the throttle. Unload it nicely. I did not. That was a little off. Okay, go for it again. Nice run up. I'm just edging that wheel, just nudging it. Great run up. Okay, let's see. This could have potential if I'm not an idiot. Oh, yeah. No? Yeah? Yeah. Alright. You dummy. Oh, I can't believe I screwed that up. Oh, it was too easy. Oh, okay. Well, alright. We know it's possible. Don't have to kill myself to try to get it now. We know what's possible there. So let's just see if there's anything top lane now that I'm like warmed up. Drove that in too hard. Yeah. Just see what happens. But see if I just get a nice run off and everything. Yeah, it's okay. I don't hit the wall. Let's see how close we can get it. And I really only care about what the number is until I get to turn 3. Just to see if it's possible. Again. Okay, come on, man. I'm really trying to drive it in hard so I can, like, you know, see what are the odds. But it's too hard. Even for this track, too hard. Be nice. Okay. Let's get to the gas earlier because I'm higher. Oh, okay, let's see what we get to by the end of this straight. Half a tenth. Plus, I mean, maybe a little bit of speed gain too when you're going in hard. See if I can get that any closer. Trying to get away with driving it a touch harder. Also, can't remember if that run-up is really good or not. Okay, but this run-up's good. Got to the gas maybe a little bit too early, but check it out. It's there's potential there. If I let that roll for just a touch more, it might still actually be good to run the top, but it's hard. Just middle lane is just so much easier for me, I think, here. But if you love ripping the top, this might work. Yeah. Oh, I got so sideways there that it would kill it, but it's definitely possible. Okay. Never mind what I thought earlier about usage and all that. All lines work on 0%, it seems. One more try. And I think at least I've convinced myself what lines are good for 0%. I'll probably do this for a few more percents, before the races start. A little too hard, maybe. But still able to get gas back. Damn it, man. Yeah. If I can just drive that better off, which I know I can. It's definitely there. It's just difficult. Good to practice this, though, because I know for higher usage that definitely the top lane just becomes better, and it's not quite as hard. I won't have to drive it quite as hard to make it better. Like I'm having to be really aggressive right now to try to keep up at the bottom. Damn. Yeah, definitely this won't be my go-to. But it's good to know. So yeah, obviously make good use of those start points. Great tools. Yeah, it's just too hard. Let's do one more middle lane for fun. And then I think this is done. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed looking into the mind of a hot lapping maniac. Someone who just loves to go fast laps, even if it's by yourself. I don't know why. This is just... I like it. It's fun to do. For me. I know a lot of people look at this and think, no way. A little bit slower there. But yeah, so much easier. I mean, I can hit twos with this all day, I guess. Alright, one more. It's like crack. Can't stop. To see one more one. I'd feel really good if I gave one more one. Nice middle line. Maybe diamond it, maybe we don't. It's like I never know, which is a problem. I should get a little bit tighter with it. Oh, don't do that when you're qualifying. That would be very sad. Ooh. Yeah, just driving that a touch. Anyway, wow. You see the process. If you want to be good at qualifying and you don't have a crazy amount of natural talent, this is how you got to do it. I guess you just got to love it and you got to work a little hard. Thanks for watching. If you watched, probably not many people are going to see this, but that's all right. I kind of have fun making it and I have fun doing it. I'll see you next time. Bye.